U.S. military and intelligence sources confirming to NBC News the U.S. has evidence the plane was indeed shot down by a missile while flying at a high altitude over eastern Ukraine near the Russian border, an area that for the past few months has, in essence, been a war zone. Amateur video from eastern Ukraine captured the thick black smoke billowing from the plane's wreckage. On the ground, the intense fire left a scorched landscape, but the distinctive markings left little doubt this was a Malaysia Airlines Boeing 777. This photo shows the actual plane just after Flight 17 took off from Amsterdam Schiphol Airport at 12:30 p.m. European time, bound for Kuala Lumpur. Nearly 3 hours later, Ukrainian air traffic controllers lost contact with the plane. The Ukrainian government quickly said the plane had been hit by a surface-to-air missile at 33,000 feet. At the time, the plane was over contested territory in eastern Ukraine, only 31 miles from the Russian border. Eyewitnesses on the ground reported seeing what looked like a missile, then an explosion in the sky.
The shooting was pretty intense before that. I heard a lot of noise in the sky, and then I heard several shots, then a strong bang. I was inside my house when I heard these two explosions. I ran out and saw black smoke everywhere. I thought the house of my nephew was hit. I ran out and everything was just black, on fire.
Ukrainian authorities reported the wreckage was scattered over a 9-mile area and included very large pieces of the fuselage. To aviation experts, that suggests the plane likely came apart in midair.
This is a high probability that the airplane did suffer some sort of in-flight breakup. Now, what the cause of that in-flight breakup could be one of two things. Either it was damage due to a presumed missile strike, or because the airplane was descending at a very high rate of speed, it could have been aerodynamic forces.
The Ukrainian government immediately accused Russian-backed separatists of firing a Soviet-era missile to bring the plane down. The wreckage now lies in territory held by rebels who have reportedly already recovered the plane's black boxes. In recent weeks, the rebels have shot down several Ukrainian military planes. Today, Ukrainian authorities released audio recordings of what they claim are radio transmissions between a Russian major and a Russian-backed rebel named Greek.
Короче, стопудово гражданский борт.
Понятно. А этот, как и, народу много там?
Это пиздец. В лунки прямо во дворы падали.
But today, the rebels denied they shot the plane down and accused the government. While U.S. airlines were warned in April to avoid flying through the region, the airspace was not closed to air traffic. Late today, the Malaysian Prime Minister demanded that no one should interfere with the investigation or disturb the crash site.
If it transpires that the plane was indeed shot down, we insist that the perpetrators must swiftly be brought to justice.
We mentioned that U.S. airlines were advised months ago not to fly over the area. Today, a large number of international airlines said they will no longer fly into or over Ukrainian territory. Meanwhile, we don't yet have a complete list of passengers on board, but we are told they come from nearly a dozen countries, including Germany, the UK, Malaysia. So far, no confirmed word on whether U.S. citizens were on board. Brian?
All right, Tom Costello in our D.C. newsroom starting off our coverage tonight. Tom, thanks.